to you. Mind frame, now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you pull long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss gets it light. Is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go. All astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not.
Levels.
But let's talk Galaxy Opals. It is time. Level 40 for Iced Out is Galaxy Opal Allen Iverson. The answer has arrived, so complete agendas for XP and level up.
There's always so much going on in my team, so keep it locked right here, and we'll see you next time.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up.
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Chicago Bulls. So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Martin is out there with Drexler. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Irving. And it's McHale in at the 5, down low. And for Indiana, we've got Petrovic. Also Chris Paul out there. Olajuwon is out there with Baylor. And it's Unseld in at the 4. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Now here's Paul. There's the drive. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
Now here's Irving.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First team foul.
Here he goes. Martin tried to free himself up. A nice shot by Irving.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Ball against Irving. Here's Paul. Pass to Unseld. Just 5 on the clock. Olajuwon, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Here's Unseld. Outside Baylor. And the 3 off target. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Irving with the drive. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by McHale. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Irving leading the charge. Wade gets the bucket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Paul with the ball. Pass to Petrovic. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Baylor with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. They get it back. Olajuwon. Good.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Cloak loose, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 27 points per game last season. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the Heat, Kevin McHale taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And McHale drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Paul, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
And the pass to Wade. Over Petrovic. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Miami leading by 4. Martin trying to free himself up. The shot, no good. Pacers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Petrovic with the pass to Paul. Over Irving. And it's Wade with the rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And there's the drive, and then Wade slams it in.
That is textbook defense. Couldn't do it any better. Dwayne Wade's just that good.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Rodman is checked in for Kenyon Martin.
First team foul. In for the Heat, Dennis Rodman.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul outside, passes it to Olajuwon. Back to Paul, just 5 to shoot. Tries again, Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Kevin McHale.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to Memphis. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Irving. That shot misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Second free throw, no good. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So with Irving on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Drexler out there with Rodman. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in at the point guard.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
From 12 feet out, Drexler, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here's Johnson. Wade outside. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
White against Johnson. Pass to Drexler. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat in fifth.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's White. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the paint. Here's Rodman. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And the Heat lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Olajuwon. Out to White. A 3. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Petrovic has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And it's Wade with the jam.
Well, the power of D. Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
McHale against Olajuwon. Over McHale. Kept alive. Baylor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Dennis Rodman picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Pacers.
Free throw good from Baylor.
And know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Danny Granger is checked in for Rodman, and Irving subbed in for Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Wade. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. From past the arc. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist by Paul. Baylor's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Cans it from downtown. Wade's got 7 now in this quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pacers. The pass to Petrovic. Olajuwon looks for Paul. Gets it to him. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 12. Drexler outside. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Baylor. And the Pacers another 3.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wade, bounce pass. Nobody near Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Irving against Paul. Passes it to Olajuwon. Over McKinney. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what did you like about your team's play so far?
Well, our energy and activity. Now, we're coming off a game where we did not do that consistently. The guys took it to heart, owned it. This is a very athletic, quick team as well, so we have to sustain it now.
We'll see who comes out on top in the second half. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. And they turned it on during that second quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Petrovic. Baylor is out there with Olajuwon. And it's Unseld in at the 4. Baylor with the steal. The shot from the low post is good. Baylor's got 10 points in the game.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Paul outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Paul left side. Here's Petrovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami trailing. Drexler outside. For the tie. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first personal
How
foul.
about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the Pacers shooting the ball at 42%. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second.
Yeah, you have
foul.
got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And it's Irving missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist by Paul. 13 points in the game.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Got a piece of it. Now Paul. 6 points for him. Back to Paul. Here's Olajuwon. Again, Indiana.
That's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Wade outside. There's the pass to Irving. To the inside. Martin. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Berry comes in for Baylor. And Gervin subbed in for Petrovic. The Heat trail by 7. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Get a free t-shirt.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity store. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Chris Paul. And, of course, Kyrie Irving.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Drexler drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they continue to control the glass.
Takes the 13-footer, and that one's good. Gervin. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Here's McHale, and he makes that one.
Kevin McHale.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Indiana.
Gervin against Wade, tipped away. Passes to Barry for the 3. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Looking at the numbers for Chris Paul, great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points a game, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Out to the right wing. McHale dishes to Wade. Pass to Drexler. Good ball movement here by Miami. 4 on the clock. McHale trying to free himself. The shot by Wade, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Doubled by McHale. Unzeld, the pass to Sabonis. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Releases.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points.
First team foul.
The Heat trail by 9. Wade finds Irving. Now here's Drexler. Back to Irving from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Barry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Paul looking around. Knocked loose. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but what? And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Pacers leading by 9. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Rodman. Johnson is out there with Drexler. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pettit in at the center. Here's Paul. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And here is Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Sabonis.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Paul outside. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Johnson kicks to Drexler. Pass to Tatum. The 3. It's rebounded by Unzeld. Unzeld's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barry misses. The Heat trail by 12. Right side Tatum. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Barry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And he makes both free throws. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Shot clock at 3. And it's Pettit missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Rick Barry, 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Good on both. Here's Johnson. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. Now the pass to Barry. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 16. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Rodman off target at the rim. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Elijah inside. Rodman on him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Drexler. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
White looking around. Olajuwon drawn the double team. It's stolen by Rodman. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Johnson dishes to Drexler. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Martin with the bucket.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's Petrovic. It's White on the wing. Over Johnson. And it's White missing.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Indiana.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
Here's Tatum. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. White the pass to Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Johnson with the defensive effort. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts.
JT, no they not. Word to JT, no they not. No they not.